Hey folks, it's after the run. I took a hiatus from this channel, but I'm back because I have some weight to lose and I found that accountability is really good for me. Now, in this first episode, I'm just going to introduce myself and what I'm planning to do this year, but I'll just throw it out there right away. The goal is 50 pounds this year, to lose 50 pounds. And day one in the bag, and so far so good. I lost 4 pounds on my first day. And in this episode, I'm going to tell you how I lost 4 pounds in one day. But first, let me give you just a little bit of backstory. My name is Tyler, and I have been overweight my entire adult life, with the exception of a period that started just a few years ago. My weight had crept up over the years, 5 pounds here, 10 pounds there, year over year for 20 years. And in 2018, I was over 300 pounds and I decided I'd had enough and I did something about it. And the best thing I did, I created this channel after the run during that time. But the videos that made the biggest difference for me were videos that I never showed on my channel. It was my weekly weigh-in where every Saturday I would weigh, I would take measurements, and I would sit down and I'd film a video where I talked about what I had accomplished the past week and what were my goals for the next week. And I did that every week as an accountability partner. And then I didn't publish those videos, but I had them and I thought maybe one day I'll publish them. Well, I did that for the whole year, starting in 2018. I actually started in the middle of the year in May, but I did it for a year. And over that year, I lost 100 pounds, 103 pounds. So I went from the 306 down to 203. And I got in much better shape. I ended up running a double marathon, a 52 miler. I ran over 1,000 miles that year and I looked a lot better. I felt a lot better. And then the next year I actually got in even better shape. So I added 10 pounds, but I probably lost 10 pounds of fat and added 20 pounds of muscle. And I started lifting more. And so in year 2, I gained a few pounds, but my body fat percentage went down to where I had abs, which was nice. And I looked and felt really great. And then I kept that off for another year. So in my third year, I kind of stayed steady right around 210, 220. And that was great. Now, COVID hit, and at the beginning of COVID, I did well in 2020. I kept the weight off, but then as things wore on as a school teacher, stress and a weird schedule and different things, and that weight started coming back. And every year since then, so for the last 4 years, I've gained back about 20 pounds a year. So of that 100 pounds that I lost, I've gained back about 80 pounds. And I've just thought a lot about that lately, and I thought I need to take control of my health again. I need to lose, I don't care if I lose all the way back down to 200 pounds, but I certainly need to lose at least 20 to 30 pounds just to feel better, because I'm back to that stage where it's hard to bend over and tie my shoelaces. It's hard to do certain things, and I don't want to live life that way. And it affects so much of your life when you're this overweight, this obese. And so in 2025, I set the goal to lose 50 pounds. Now, I'd be okay if I lose more than that. I won't be okay if I lose less than that. I really want to hit that 50 pounds. So my plan for that is to get back to those weekly weigh-ins. Now, I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to this channel because I have other side hustles where I'm spending a lot of my time. But I thought what I could do for this year is just do one weekly video and post it, where I do my accountability post, where I talk about my goals for that week, what I'm going to accomplish, and then I report on the previous week. I'll flip the schedule. I'll report first, and then I'll set my goals. But if you are someone who's trying to lose weight and you just want to come along on the journey with me, what I'll be doing is watching all my old videos to remember what worked best, and I'll try to replicate those best practices. And then I'll talk about it in my weekly video. So I don't think these videos have to be super long, probably about the length of this video, 5 to 10 minutes, just to give an accounting, talk about what I'm going to do. And if I had a big thing that I learned that week or something worked really well, I'll talk a little bit about that. But I'm not going to do a lot of editing. I'm not going to have a lot of B-roll or action shots or anything. I simply want to take you along with the journey on me. And then if you have questions and concerns, we can deal with that in the comment section. So I would love for us to do this together. I'll probably start watching these kind of videos a little bit more. I did a lot of that back in 2018, 2019, and it helped. And so I think having a community, having some accountability really does help. So for this first post, I'm on Saturday, that's my official weigh-in, but I'll just tell you, I started the year last night before I went to bed. I weighed in at 285.4 pounds. And then today, as I'm going to bed, I weighed in at 281.6 pounds, I think. And so I already lost 4 pounds. Now, how's that even possible? Well, when you're as big as me, there's a few things in play. One is your weight fluctuations are going to be a lot bigger than most people's, just because, you know, sleeping, you're going to lose a few pounds. Or if you didn't drink enough water in the morning, you're going to lose a pound, things like that. And so today I did exercise a little bit more than normal. I went running, did a few other active things during the day. With it being New Year's, we slept in. I didn't have breakfast, so I did intermittent fasting to start the day. And then lunch today, we actually went out to the movies. And then in place of a bigger lunch, we went and got green smoothies. And so haven't had a lot of food today, which means I'm probably going to go to bed a little hungry tonight, which is good. I'm not used to that. Over the last few years, I stopped being hungry ever. And I think it's okay to be a little bit hungry a little bit of the time. So that's where we're at right now. I'll make my first official video on Saturday, where I'll give you my plan for the year and kind of do the official weigh-in and everything like that. But just wanted to get this quick video out because I lost 4 pounds on my first day, and it's just because I'm big. So that's the secret to success when you're obese, is to just stop eating like crazy, be conscientious about a few things, and you're going to get quick results. The hard part is once it's set in for a few weeks, maintaining those things. So we'll talk more about that on Saturday. See ya.